Welcome back to Nest Studios. I'm your host, Birdtendo, and today we're having a look at some Pokemon merchandise. We have this Miraidon and Koraidon EX tins. This should be a better way to debut our series Unreal or SWERVE. The rules kind of go as follows, but before we get into those today, we're going to have a look at a small little Scyther figure. On top of on top of getting a new pair of shoes, I also got these Pokemon merchandise with my GST credit. There's our Scyther figure as Crispy proceeds to get in the way of our recording session here. There's that little pamphlet that we really do not need. I've seen it millions of times to understand where it's going. But our Scyther figure right here looks pretty darn cool. He's got articulation on his legs, his ankles, and also his head is on a ball joint. And the gimmick is you can move a little lever on the bottom and you can watch as he swipes things with his own claws right there. His wings are a little bit posable as they're softer plastic, which is alright. It's pretty darn nice, actually. So we'll leave Scyther on to the side right here. And it's better to start off with the past and open up this Koraidon EX 10 right here, which is pretty nice, actually. And you know, these Pokemon EX, of course, they're a bit of a nice little callback, as Crispy and Spud are in the way of my recording session here, though I don't really mind. But Pokemon EX are pretty darn sweet. After all, I started back in Generation 6 with Roaring Skies from X and Y. It was a pretty solid set, actually. As my father accidentally walks in on me doing a video, he knows to stay out of my way. But these Pokemon EX are different, as you can actually see the background. Not just the Pokemon taking it over, but even behind the scenes, which is something I have to give to the Pokemon Company. You guys have my thanks. That is just amazing of what you can do. Just incredibly creative. Especially with that Iron Treads EX that I pulled as well, too. It's pretty damn fascinating, and I love it for that. As we get all the goodies out, get Koraidon and his card in place, and as I probably, you might see me showing code cards at least twice, just for extra measure. I actually got this recording done before I headed off to work, which is pretty funny, as we open up a pack of Brilliant Stars with Arceus, Lord and Savior. Though you shouldn't just bow to Arceus, bow to your own Lord as well, too. Have some actual spirit before you leave this world. Little Spud in the background. She's been mainly a troublemaker, but she's still my kid at the end of the day. So, all is well. We have a Psychic type energy to start off. Magma Basin. There's Crawdaunt. An Ultra Ball. That is a Cubchoo. Dedenne. Farfetch'd. That's a Duskull. Grimer. A reverse holographic Torkoal, looking absolutely amazing. And a Tornadus regular rare, which is alright, I guess. Silver Tempest is up next with Lugia, who I kind of prefer the GX full art of Lugia, GX from Sun and Moon, over, to be honest with you. You can have that code for yourself for Silver Tempest. I don't think I've opened Silver Tempest up before, but Then again, it's been a while since I've opened up cards. There's a lightning type energy, Dracloak. There's Worker, Flora, Elgium, Fungus, Sandygast, Hawlucha, Relicanth, a reverse holographic Ferrothorn, and the final card is a Hisuian Braviary, who actually has a rock and shiny. In my opinion, Gen 7 had the better amount. Actually, Gen 8 had awesome shiny colors. Gen 9 had some awesome Pokemon designs, but at the cost of some bad shinies. Look at how creative that Scarlet and Violet pack is with all of those starters. Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley. I actually bred for all of their shinies. Sprigatito took the longest, and Fuecoco was the shortest. There's that code for yourself. You could take that with you. So we have a basic steel energy, and oh yes, the card borders are gray now, which is nice. There's Krogunk right there. Dedenne, nice callback to the Japanese sets with the gray borders. Kirlia, drawn by Koei. Switch, Kilowattrel, bad Zapdos. Heracross, a Crocodile, a reverse holographic energy retrieval, another reverse holographic rare candy, and our very first full art for Scarlet and Violet as a whole, Gardevoir EX. Pretty darn sweet, my man. Nice textures, and you know, I was looking at a lot of merchandise related to Gardevoir, PG of course, and there's not a lot of figures of the character, to be honest with you. There is this nice little model kit that puts Gardevoir to a T, but honestly, I guess there is a reason, as I show that same code again because I'm quite nervous. But yeah, but either way, man, that's amazing. Paldea evolved with Skeledirge on the front. Surprisingly, not a lot of luck. Oh crap, did I spoil that? So there's your code for you right there. And here we go with a basic water energy. Quaxley, almost looks like a shiny in that artwork. Tinkatink. There's Pinkerchin, Makihita, Grafaiai, Sea Titan. That's Falconer. A reverse holographic Qfant. As something gets in my way. I'm not sure what it was. A reverse holographic Luvdisc. And a Tyranitar holographic. Looking pretty darn sweet. I don't think that artwork of T-Tar was done by Mitsuhito Arita. I think it's Insaki Dynamic who does most of the artwork, but I'll have to double check. Paldea evolved with Ting Lu, who's a deer with a giant bowl on his head, and he's dark ground type. There's your code right there for Paldea evolved. And here we go with a basic steel energy. Sprigatito, Magnemite, Nacli. There's a Nimble, Pinkerchin, Zweilous, 3-family Mousehold. Oh my gosh. Reverse holographic Super Rod, reverse holographic Sandygast, and a Tinkaton Hollow. When I first saw the leaks for Tinkaton, I immediately swooned. I was like, oh my god, she's so adorable. However, competitively, she kind of sucks. But it's a bit of a monkey's paw, you know. She's got an amazing design. Gets some okay coverage, but at the cost of some terrible, terrible stats. I'm doing a recording right now. Is he home? Yeah, he's home. He's home. Sorry about that. Landlord in the way. As we open up this Miraidon EX tin here. You know, it's like whenever I'm doing some of these videos, I just want perfection. Nobody interrupting my stuff or anything like that. I mean, maybe I've been working too hard. Maybe it's Maybelline. I'm not sure. I've been seeing a therapist and whatnot, just trying to get myself a little bit better. But let's just see how today kind of goes. As if people can give me breathing room, that Miraidon EX, it has some, of course, the Pokemon EX, you can actually see through the background. See all those nice details. Sorry for the vibe kill. Man, I mean, it's like, you know, you're doing pretty good, you can take that code card for yourself. It's like, you're doing pretty good for yourself, and just when you think you're at the top, it's like somebody comes by and just kicks you down by accident or just on purpose. And then, what are you left with? It's like, what? Come on, man. Come the heck on. So, Brilliant Stars with Charizard. Probably the most overrated Mon. Y'all know me, I don't like fighting that guy on the TCG. It's on the games that I eat him up for breakfast. So, there's that. Grass-type energy. An Ultra Ball, Tropius, that's a Morgrem, Execute, Grimer, Clefairy, Bidoof, Electabuzz, Reverse Holographic Nosepass, and a Staraptor regular rare. Pretty nice. Pretty darn nice. Silver Tempest with Alolan Vulpix, who surprisingly got her own Ultra Rare, and not Alolan Ninetales, but that's the TCG, man. They'll make anything happen. Oh yeah, and it's a black border, so we got something. We have a Water-type energy, Gym Trainer, that's a Kirlia, Venomoth, Snorunt, Beldum, Baltoy, Sunkern. As we skip over, Phanpy, a reverse holographic Lopunny, and oh, remember we talked about that the Lugia? Well, there's our Lugia V that is drawn by the man, the myth, the legend, Masahiro Alita. Pretty darn nice artist. That's why I like this. That's what I kind of want to pursue. I entered in one of the illustration contests. There's a Koraidon pack. However, I didn't really make it, but I drew a Bulbasaur that was stuck in the sewers, which referenced the anime, and some guy thought it was 9 years old. And he called my art unfathomably terrible. Oh yeah, and there's something else I gotta bring up. You can take that code for yourself. There's a sweepstakes going on for Sword and Shield product. Lasts until July 12th. Enter it. Link in description. Basic Psychic Energy. Shuppets. Sprigatito. Houndour. Drifloon. Ultra Ball. Espathra. Arven. I kind of feel sorry for that guy in the games. Reverse Holographic Team Stargrunt. Reverse Holographic Clauncher, and a Slow Bro Hollow Graphic. Oh yeah, I should really give out stamps of approval. Koraidon gets the stamp of approval, the Unreal stamp of approval. I know I got a bit ahead of myself there with that little soliloquy. Sorry about that. Skeledirge with Paldea from Paldea Evolve pack. Crispy gets in my way. Code for yourself right there. I'm trying to catch up, I'm sorry. Basic Grass Energy, Slackoth. Watchroll, Fuecoco, Bramblin, Fletchinder, Toxicroak, Oranguru, a reverse holographic Shroodle, another reverse holographic with Tarantula, and a Slacking hollow graphic. It's like these holographics are just so yesteryear, man. Final pack with Ting Lu. I know, we get, it's like Koraidon, we got like the same two packs of Paldea Evolved with Skeledirge and the rest of them. It's like, what the heck gives, am I right? There's no variety. Darkness type energy to close out for today. Nimble, Shinx, That's a Rickety. Pikachu. Finally, thank God. Grusha. She's a boy. Primeape. That's a Miss Magius. Reverse holographic Gothitelle. A reverse holographic Fuecoco, finally. And Veluza. Veluza. The hakefish. Hakefish, however it's pronounced. But, yeah, that's pretty nice. Miraidon, of course, equally gets the stamp of approval. But clearly, Koraidon EX pretty much wins this whole bout, as he gave us a full art Gardevoir EX, and Miraidon sort of caught up right there. Like, comment, subscribe, keep it unreal, peace.